Happy Thursday. Me and Joe are here. Hi, Joe.
Hello.
Hello. Joe is here, and we are doing the live stream today. Tanner is doing some work out of town today, but he'll be back. He's not too far out of town. Don't even worry about him. But guys, we have got a really fun. It's a video, like it's going to be a live stream, but we're not technically going to make a project today. Today is a really fun live stream. It's going to be one of those really open conversations that I want you guys to ask all of your questions regarding tumblers. So mainly stainless steel ones, of course. You know, I know there's several different kinds of tumblers, but I'm talking stainless steel tumblers, like the tumblers that you get, like the Ozark Trail ones. We have tumblers from the dollar store. We have colored tumblers. We've glittered some. We have one like this that has a straw in it. We have a ton of different tumblers, and we have a ton of stuff to talk about today. So I will be going ahead and like kind of talking. I've got a little bit of page here with some talking points. I'll write down some things as I remember them because I have a little bit of a scatterbrain. But we're going to be going over some of my favorite things in regards to ironing on tumblers, painting tumblers, adding vinyl to tumblers, glittering tumblers. So this is the day for you all to ask all of your tumbler questions. So give those in the comments. You guys are going to be gauging the whole live today, which is really awesome. I have a couple talking points, but other than these that I'll probably hit pretty soon, the floor is open to you guys. So that's exciting. Usually we come on here and make a craft, so this is fun. So you all ask me anything you need to about any little tumbler craft that we have. I have a lot of knowledge when it comes to making tumblers and doing things with them. So please ask all your questions because I'm excited. Kathy, Rachel, your hair is very pretty today. Thank you so much, Kathy. I have it up in like this half up, half down. It's so embarrassing, okay? It's actually some of those little bands that I've had for my braces, Joe. Mm-hmm. So you're supposed to like put bands in your braces to fix your bite. I still have packs of those, and I use them to put up my hair.
Hey, it's free and it works.
It's free and it works. My hair is so fine and thin. Anything bigger than that teeny tiny band just kind of looks bulky on my hair. So thank you so much for that. That's really sweet. Let me see.
Don says, Rachel, can you tell us what HTV you used for the iron on tumbler video?
Yeah, okay, yay. See, Joe, you're going to catch them for me. So I use glitter. Now this is upside down, okay? Rachel's not perfect. This was one of those videos. The monogram is supposed to go like this, but as you can see, Rach made a boo-boo. But anyways, this is just a demonstration video. We used black glitter iron-on for this, and it went on really well. I recommend using black glitter iron-on for this as well. I just think that it does a better job, and you guys know that when you're ironing on wood with normal HTV and you move your easy press a little bit, it can kind of crinkle that iron on and kind of make you have a little bit of a fail. But glitter HTV does a much better job at staying right where it is. It's a lot more durable, which is really awesome. Let me see here. Oh, thank you everybody for saying they love my hair. That's really sweet. Thank you all. I've also been using this purple shampoo that literally turns it absolutely gray. It's gray, most of it, but that's okay. I'm loving it. Let me see here.
Crystal says, how do you not wrinkle a picture that someone wants on there?
How do you not wrinkle a picture that someone wants on your tumbler? So I'm guessing you're talking about maybe Mod Podging it on. The best advice that I can give you, and you guys are going to be like, wait, what? Is snip the very corners of the photo, okay? Now, once you lay this down, you might be able to tell it a little more. I recommend this technique for circle, round photos rather than square photos. But if you take something about the size of the monogram and you lay it on, do teeny tiny little snips, and then once you lay it on, start from the middle and go out. Those snips will help it fold, and you will not see any little wrinkles, which is really nice. So definitely try that next time and see how that works for you guys. Renee says tumblers are pretty easy. So Renee, that really depends on what you're doing. I disagree with you highly. I feel like tumblers are a very hard thing to master, especially because there's so many different types. Like this one, again, is $1. This one has a different shape than this one does, and this one has a different shape than this one does, and a different finish. And with everything you can do with tumblers, there's just so much room for error, and no two are the same, and I feel like they're very hard to master. So it's a great thing to just be here and be able for you guys to ask all of your questions, which is great. And Renee also says how to make your own spinner too. The spin kind of sucks. So we did make our own spinner. Joe and Hunter actually made it. We have an awesome video for that. Go over to the channel. Tumbler Turner is the title of that video, how to make the perfect tumbler turner. And it worked great. I left them things rolling for like a month straight, okay? It was from like a chicken rotisserie turner, and it ended up working really great.
Maybe
so
you used them for weeks upon weeks.
I used them for weeks and weeks and weeks. I was faithful. But I really loved that turner. And then the spin it turner, we did use that a little bit. I just didn't like it. It wasn't as what's the word, like industrial. I needed an industrial one, so I really liked that one that we made. And it wasn't expensive, Joe. Wasn't it like $40 after everything? The tumbler was
probably.
$30.
It's probably like $50, $56.
Yeah. And if you make, I'm going to say 5, and that's very generous. If you make 5 glitter tumblers, you've paid for that thing, because you know that if you go through all the trouble to make the perfect glitter tumbler, then you are going to charge an arm and a leg for it, and people are going to want to, because that is going to last them forever. Okay, let's see here. Candace said, hi, just started watching you guys. I absolutely love you all. Candace, hello, welcome. We love you too. We're so glad that you stopped in today. Thank you for commenting. If anybody's new, let us know. We love to welcome you guys. Jenny Spear said, or put water slide in a pick. So I think that's who asked to not make it so wrinkly.
Yeah, it
maybe.
was.
But anyways, Jenny, if you're talking about water slide decals, which I need my water slide paper because that's another great thing. I do love water slide decals. Those are really cool. It's so weird to work with, but the biggest tip I have is to have those not wrinkly and to go on great is to wet the heck out of your tumbler, okay? Get your tumbler, after you've cleaned it and everything, spray water on it. Keep spraying water on it. As you're putting your water slide tumbler, or as you're putting your water slide decal, keep spraying it. Have your husband come over and spray it while you're doing it. The biggest thing is lubrication. You want that to just slide right on. And if it hits anything dry or something that's not, not wet enough, it's just gonna crinkle right up and it's gonna ruin your project. And we want you guys to have the most success for your projects ever, so that's what we recommend for that. Thank you for asking, Jenny.
Maria says, have you done H2V on top of a layer of glitter and epoxy?
Yeah, that's exactly how you make a glitter tumbler. So you have your glitter tumbler, and they're coming in so great. Thank you guys for all the comments. But you put your layer of glitter and then a layer of epoxy, and then you add your vinyl down. But I have not tried HTV, so I have not tried heat transfer vinyl. I honestly don't know why you would want to. If you use heat transfer vinyl, it kind of takes I don't know. When you use epoxy and then you're glittering a tumbler, after you add that after you add your adhesive vinyl, you're going to put another layer of epoxy over it, and that's what gives it that finish that everyone looks for. Joe, thank you so much for doing that.
Sure.
So this is the process. If you wanted to put HTV on there, I don't think that you would have much success, just because, again, in my opinion, it wasn't easy to HTV glitter onto a tumbler here. And I wouldn't want to do it, to be honest, guys, after I was halfway through with making a glitter tumbler. When you're making glitter tumblers, what you want to do is you want to eliminate as many problems as you can. That's why you wash it 10 times. You use a certain amount of tape. You leave it on the turner for a certain amount of time, because you want success for your projects. And I don't think using HTV would give you a lot of success, especially if you're just going to put another layer of epoxy over it. Stick with that adhesive vinyl if adhesive vinyl will stick on something well. The only reason we don't use adhesive vinyl is because it won't work on certain projects. That's why we love using it on wood and things like that. But great question, guys. Keep them coming. I'm so excited. Dawn, what was the temperature on the easy press for the iron-on? I put mine on 315. I remember that in my head because I could not find one. There wasn't a lot of tutorials for it, and I wanted to kind of make it my own. And I tested one before the video, and 315 was exactly what I had it on. Now, it did take a while, okay, and definitely watch my video on it, but I had the baby easy press right here, and I was just rocking it. I was just kind of rocking it on, and I was rocking the easy press, but very gently, okay? And it's gonna take you a while, and you're not gonna see bubbles because it's glitter, but it was a really good little tutorial to see how to do that, and I would recommend glitter for that, but that is a really good thing. Let me see here. Terry says, I'm thinking about being a member. Terry, I can promise you, you will absolutely not regret it. We have over 1,300 cut files, over 220 fonts now. We have a members only Facebook group that has over 3,000 like-minded crafters that is just always pouring into each other. We have printable guides and free commercial licensing for our yearly members along with those fonts. So much goodness. And guys, guess what? The membership is on sale for Labor Day. So use the code LABOR19 when you're going to check out for that yearly membership, and you will get $25 off. Now, the yearly membership is already the best deal because you save $48 in the course of a year being a yearly member instead of being a monthly member, and you get the most perks. So it's just savings on top of savings today, guys. So definitely go get your yearly membership for $25 off the already great price. So that is a really good thing to note. I just dived right into our Tumblr stuff, Joe. I didn't even tell him that. How rude. So mean. Listen, it's on sale. I'm sorry. It's on sale. But
you can't keep that stuff from them. They gotta know.
You gotta know the good stuff, guys. And I took it right from you. I'm sorry. But Joe, did I skip any up there?
No, I don't believe so. You're good up to here.
Did I get to all? Okay, thank you so much. Okay.
I think that's your next one right here.
Okay. Jenny says, oh, to Crystal, and be gentle on that water slide decal. Let me tell you, people. Gentle, okay? I tested it probably 3 times before I was able to do it well, and then I was comfortable enough to teach you guys how to do it. It was over the course of several days that I tested it. It's not like I test something that I'm like, oh, I can teach it now, you know? But it was very fun though, and guys, it looked incredible. I would do it in a hot minute if I could. It really, really looked really pretty. Okay. Let's see here, new to this channel from Arizona, Janice, welcome. We're happy to have you here. I bet Arizona is hot. It's hot enough here for me, ain't it, Joe?
Oh, yeah.
It's hot enough here for me, and I'm ready for fall. Sometimes I like wear hoodies and then just sweat to death just because I'm ready for it to be fall. Lots of water for sure on that water slide decal. Yes, Jenny, absolutely. And Cynthia says, I'm surprised you said to use vinyl iron-on. So regular premium / permanent won't last or work. Oh no, it will absolutely work. I'm talking about if you're going to use iron-on your tumbler, because that's a thing. It's one of those fads that people liked, was to iron on your tumbler. That's only if you want to. You can absolutely iron on that. I would just recommend glitter if you're going to. If you're talking about just adding vinyl, I have these to talk about, so I'm absolutely going to answer that question, Cynthia. We love vinyl. We love putting vinyl on our tumblers. And here I just have some different examples. This is permanent glossy, and so that's permanent. It should stay on. Now that doesn't mean it's going to stay on in the dishwasher per se. A lot of people throw them in the dishwasher, no problem. But we also have regular vinyl here. This is like the old formula of vinyl. It's the regular vinyl here, and that works just fine too. I would recommend putting a sealer over that though. Regular and premium removable, and that's what this is. On the back you can see it says premium removable vinyl, and whoa, caught it, hands. I would definitely recommend with the regular and the premium removable to go ahead and put a sealer on that. And the sealer that I really like is this I forgot the word, dishwasher. Is dishwasher safe Mod Podge. I don't own a dishwasher. I wish we had one. I call my husband my dishwasher. Not in that 68 trailer.
That is sad.
No. So I call my husband my dishwasher. So dishwasher safe Mod Podge. Got this on Amazon. It was like $15. It was relatively inexpensive, and this you guys know, if you use Mod Podge, this sucker will last you forever. So you can use the Mod Podge here, and you can apply it just over the decal or over the whole entire tumbler, and it will dry like you can buy it in like glossy satin matte, things like that. So you can just have it whatever finish you want to. But on these two, the regular vinyl and the premium removable, definitely seal it with something. But if you're using this glossy permanent, I would just go ahead and see if you could toss that in the dishwasher if we're talking about tumblers, which we're all going to use day to day. But Cynthia, I was not saying you have to iron on your tumblers. It's just a really fun thing to do if you guys wanted to. You can't put epoxy in extreme temperatures. Amanda, that's correct. So I don't really recommend putting HTV, you know, on your tumbler after a layer of epoxy. And then she stated it good. She was like, no extreme temperatures. So yes, Amanda, I like that. Let's see. Yeah, Terry goes ahead and says that as well. Is there a better glue type than Mod Podge? So I'm sure there are better glues out there, but if you're talking about like a water-based sealer that can withstand being put in the dishwasher, then this is the one that I found. Now, we used to work for DECOR, and we used Podge, and it was Mod Podge, but their brand, and it was really good too, but they don't have a dishwasher safe brand to my knowledge. They might have came out with one last year or something like that. I don't keep up with them, but only if we're talking about dishwasher safe, things that need to go in the dishwasher, or maybe that'll get wet, because you guys know if you guys use Mod Podge, if you use any other kind that you use for like paper crafting and stuff and you get it wet, it gets a little gummy, you know, and we don't want our tumblers getting gummy. So you put this on there, 2 to 3 coats, and then you have to let it cure, guys. Now the cure time for this is a doozy. Joseph, how many days would you think you would have to just let this glue set on a tumbler before you popped it in the dishwasher?
I think I remember.
Do you?
Is it 30?
28.
28, okay.
28 days? Yeah, Joe remembered.
I remembered it.
Dang it, I thought I was going to get him on that one.
Well, you did. I was 2 days off.
But hey, no, it's fine. He was he knew a month.
That's close enough.
He knew a month. You got it, boy.
What's 2 more days?
Gold star.
Give it 2 more days. Let it really set in.
Gold star. Gold star to Joe. He got it.
Appreciate
it. But I really like this stuff. Mm-hmm. You can go research some different glues. I really like the Mod Podge, especially with when we're using dishwasher safe. If you're not doing dishwasher safe, or you don't want to get them wet, if you want to use the premium permanent or premium outdoor vinyl, just hand wash it real quick and just be careful around that decal, but really it'll be totally fine. Let me see here. How much is the yearly membership? Crystal, that is a great question. So it's actually $15.99 a month. That is billed annually, so it's billed one time, but you get 3 months free with that. It's all included in the price. And then now, guys, Crystal, you can take advantage of our Labor Day sale using the code LABOR19 in the checkout and save an extra $25. And let me tell you, Crystal, you get absolutely everything that we have to offer as a team over at Makers Gonna Learn. You get everything. You get the printable guides, you get all the fonts, you get all the cut files, you get all the trainings. That yearly membership comes with three free e-courses teaching you how to master your machine, how to master the software, and how to build a business with your die cutting machine. So it'll help you master your maker, master design space, and help you to grow your business and to start your business if you want one. And along with that, for that rate that we've given you in that yearly membership, and it's only for yearly members, we give you guys a free commercial license. That means you guys can make this, you can make anything with any kind of project with our cut files and fonts, and you can sell it. And that is a very rare thing. Not a lot of memberships have free commercial licensing, which is really, really fun. So definitely don't walk, run and get that membership. $25 is an amazing deal. This will be the best deal we have probably until Black Friday, and Black Friday might be the same. I don't know, honestly. So this is a really, really good deal, and we're amping up for fall, for Christmas, and you guys, we have over 300 Christmas files because we love Christmas here. So definitely go get that membership. It's the best time to get it, absolutely. You need a tumbler for your water. That's hilarious. I do need a tumbler for my water. I should just pop one of these off and just pour it in. I like tumblers though. They keep stuff good and cold. Joe, do you ever use tumblers?
All the time.
These stainless steel ones?
I get the big giant ones.
Yeah, you do. Heck yeah, you do.
But yeah.
I have really loved my Nalgene, but the only thing I absolutely despise about it is that whatever liquid is in it gets warm in 2 minutes.
That's what I don't use.
And it sweats.
It's awful.
And I don't love it. But all of these guys, since they're double walled, I could put ice in it right now. There would be ice in it at this time tomorrow, easy. Oh, yeah. Like it's a great. I love.
Yeah, I bought one of the big giant Yetis with the screw on top.
Yeah.
Like a bigger 40-ounce one.
Yes.
It's the bomb.
I bet it is the bomb, boy. I bet it is the bomb. Okay, let's see here. Where do you get cheaper tumblers that will hold up? I bought one for really cheap, but it didn't work so well. Maria, I love this question. I was going to talk about this question anyways. I adore it. So, right here is a little tumbler from ye old Dollar Tree. Okay, look. This is a 14-ounce tumbler, PBA free. Great. from the Dollar Tree. It's got a little pop top, except the inside's plastic. But the outside is like galvanized or whatever this is called. But, okay, so this one right here is a Ozark Trail, okay, and this is a really, really good brand that competes with Yeti. Or what's the other one? There's Yeti and then there's
I know it.
Yeti and...
Yeah.
You don't...
I know what you're talking about.
Why am I blanking on this? There's two other really good brands, and one is Yeti, like really two competitors, two big brands, and these are a competitor to those. This is Ozark Trail. It is Walmart's brand. They're like $7, $6.97. You can get really, really big ones. You can get little ones. You can get ones that are beautiful colors. You can get ones that are a little bitty short for like 8-ounce, what is it, the little Coke cans. There's a ton of them, and they're great, great prices. They hold up great. They don't, you know how some of them, like the cheap ones like this one, it starts showing your fingerprints after a while? They don't do that. It's a really, really good brand. You need to go get you some. I know everybody's got a Walmart close to them. I would hope so. We've got 2 here. Go get them from Walmart. I was going to talk about that, where I recommend those. So definitely don't, especially if you're crafting, if you're kind of a newbie, don't be spending too much time or money buying really, really great ones to test on, to practice on. Go ahead and buy your little cheap ones to practice on. Those will do you much, much better if you have a craft fail or something like that, and then you know that you're not in the hole any more than a bug, you know? So that is a great question. Thank you for asking that. Let me see here. Water slide must be sealed a few times before applying, much easier. That is true, yes. I sealed it 3 times, I think, before I applied it, and it did. It gave it a little bit of a give, I want to say. So definitely go check that video out too. After this video is posted, I will link every video I talk about in the description for everybody in the future that watches this to see all of those videos. But right now it's kind of hard for Joe to like go and grab all those links. But anyways, let's see here. I love all these. I grew up with no dishwasher. Erica, I grew up with a dishwasher, but it never worked. It was in the house, it just never worked. Also, we had a refrigerator that had one of those ice things. That thing never worked either. So, listen, I'm humble, man. Okay, I don't have no dishwasher. People come in and they're like, I would not live here with no dishwasher. I'm like, honey, I can speed wash. My husband will go take the trash to the road, come back, I'm done. And I'm panting and I'm like, I'm hot and I'm like, what's my time? You know, I mean, I'm fine washing dishes. It's totally fine. Let me see here. Crystal says, so can you dishwash epoxy? Crystal, after this sucker, okay, wait, no, that's a good question. Don't do one of them high heat sanitized deals, because those suckers get hot. But after this cures, I'm gonna be honest, you can throw this thing just about anywhere, okay? You can dishwash this. I would do top rack only. Be gentle with it. Don't do it on like the super high heat or anything like that. So just be careful with that. But you can dishwash these. That's fine. I've done it before. I took a couple of these home, not to my house, of course, but my parents finally, their dishwasher works. Just saying. Just update. And then Tanner has also dishwashed some of those, and they work just fine. But honestly, to be honest, stuff like that takes up so much room in my dishwasher, and it's so easy to hand wash. Even if I had a dishwasher, I'd still hand wash it. You know what I'm saying? It takes up so much room. But let me see. Yes, Joy, that is what I do. You have to spray the clear sealer on it. So that is what I did. Locklight all-purpose or general purpose. What is the difference for spray adhesive? I thought I had it here. Darn. I have my Loctite. So all-purpose or general purpose 100. What's the difference between the all-purpose or general purpose? All-purpose or general purpose? Let me tell you, I went up there and I saw a ton of them, and I knew which one I was looking for, and I found it. Now, I have not tested, when I was making all my glitter tumblers, I tested different types of glue. So I did the Loctite 100 general purpose. That's the one that I used. I don't know if there's a big difference. One might just be like maybe one's like an older type than the other. Like it's the same type. You know how like Cricut phased out everyday iron-on to iron-on light or whatever. Maybe it's the same thing. You know, maybe it's the same name. But I did test that and then regular Mod Podge when I was doing my glitter tumblers. But I did not test the different types of the Loctite. So I don't want to give you false information just because, you know, just because we're here and I feel like I want to know all the answers. I don't have all the answers. Some of these I will not know, but thank you for asking those. And I don't know what the difference is. I'm sorry, but I used the general purpose 100 and it did perfectly. The Mod Podge did not do very well in that comparison. So I definitely would recommend the Loctite. Now Loctite brand is a really good brand too. So I think that it would be fine if you have either. Let me see. Amanda says, have you tried the tack it method? I have not, Amanda. I haven't even heard of it, to be quite honest with you. If you want to tell me a little bit about it, I would love to learn. Maybe I'll make a video of it if I can master it. Let me know what that is, though. Let's see here. Lisa Brown. Looking at them here. What's the name of the glitter you used for the tumbler? Dawn. Love this question. So, funny story. I thought that these were going to be test glitters. So I used very fine glitter, little teeny tiny glitter like this. And then I also used chunky glitter, okay? Chunky glitter for tumblers is garbage. I'm just going to be super honest. I did not, if you're putting vinyl on it, if you're not putting vinyl on it, okay, you can use chunky glitter, but really, I did not like it. I did not enjoy using chunky glitter at all. I used it once, hated it on the tests I had. I think I had 2 tests, and then I did not even use it. Fine glitter, it's where it's at. You get all the pigment, you get all the color, you got all the coverage, and then it also is so much easier, guys. I didn't even have to sand this in between coats when I put my vinyl on there because fine glitter is the bomb. This fine glitter is from a 6-pack, wait no, more than 6. I want to say maybe 8-pack from Walmart, okay? Go in the craft aisle where the kiddies get their crayons and you can see it. They all have little white caps. And guys, this color I used on several different tumblers. I still have this much of this stuff left, okay? This fine glitter lasts forever. It was only like $8 for this fine glitter and it was so worth it. Get fine glitter. Do not use chunky glitter. Chunk glitter is garbage. I do not like chunky glitter, especially if you're putting vinyl. Maybe not if you're not putting vinyl, but I did not like chunky glitter. And I meant to talk about that for sure, so that's great. But don't like chunky glitter. Did she ask me something? Oh, where I bought it. Yeah, I bought it at Walmart for sure. And always, guys, keep a poster board under it and this is the proper technique too, when you're glittering that, is to have your hand in there and you're going to be pouring your glitter. Make sure that you have a poster board down here to catch all the excess glitter. And then you're going to shake it off a couple of times and then let it set to dry. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to pop the top off your glitter, fold up that poster board like a taco, and pour that excess back in there, and it will last you forever, I swear. I love that fine glitter though. It was great. From Walmart, you can't even beat it. Okay, let me see. I've never made a tumbler, but I want to soon. About what is the total amount of time start to finish to complete one, Barb? It's a long time, okay? Glitter tumblers, if you're talking about a glitter tumbler, it is a commitment for sure, okay? So the process is an adhesive glitter sealer, adhesive glitter sealer, epoxy. Then you're gonna, after the epoxy dries for 6 hours at least, I would give it, no, that's not correct. It's 6 hours on the spinner and then it has to sit out for at least 12 total. So on the spinner and sitting out at least 12 hours. So you got 12 hours right there and probably about another 3-4 hours in the drying and the glittering and the adhesive and the sealer and the, you know, so you got some time there. And then after that, you're going to put your vinyl on there and then you're going to add another coat. Then you're going to pop it on, you know, your spinner again. But in between there, you've got your tape going, you know, you've got everything, you sand in it. I mean, there's a lot going on. I would say start to finish, like from where you start off with this and then you end up with this, is honestly like 3 days. And it's not like 3 days of intense arm workouts, okay? Most of it is just letting it spin on my perfect industrial spinner that Joseph made me, and watching it, keeping an eye on it. After 45 minutes, you take off the tape, after you add your epoxy, and then you let it sit. You let it chill. You let it do its thing. But while we're talking about that, I do want to note that I love electrical tape. Electrical tape. Electrical tape. I can say it more if you guys need me to.
I think we need that.
You think electrical tape? Electrical tape. Is that good?
One more, maybe?
Electrical tape.
There you go.
Okay. So, masking tape, electrical tape. I tested them both. This one blew it out of the water. Use electrical tape. You'll be using on your rims and on the bottoms. If you want to do the bottoms, you can glitter the whole bottom. Whatever you want to do. Total personal preference. But we love using electrical tape for that. It did really, really well. Okay. Let me see. But yes, Barb. It takes a while. It's a commitment, but it's worth it. I love all of my glitter tumblers. I wish I could take them all home. I just love them all. Let me see here. I have never, do y'all have DIY with Cricut for outdoor decorations for Christmas and Halloween and fall? Crystal, honey, we have every holiday video that you can think of, okay? And just buckle up for more, okay? We have so much more coming for you too. Go over to Tanner's channel after this live, of course. You don't want to leave yet. And just search Christmas, search fall. You will see nothing but awesome hacks and outdoor decor, indoor decor, awesome stuff, okay? We absolutely love going ham for our fall and Christmas. And again, if you're not a member of Makers Gonna Learn, it is $25 off, and we have over 300 cut files that we'll use in all the videos that you will see, whether that be for Thanksgiving, Halloween, fall, Christmas, and you guys will absolutely adore everything we have to offer over there. And with the code LABOR19, you get $25 off that yearly membership, which is awesome. They all were telling me that brand, Joe, but I don't remember that brand.
Yeah.
It was Yeti and something else, but I can't.
It's right here.
Maybe that's it. Is that it? Arctic?
I think so.
Oh, Arctic. Arctic? Nah. Anyways, that's fine. I don't have a dishwasher. I have two hands. Judith, amen. Put that on a pillow for me and I'll have it. Dollar Store sells the silver ones. Yes, Melanie. These were at the Dollar Tree. It was absolutely. You look so pretty today, Rachel. Guys, you're so sweet. It's because I actually put like concealer on and makeup and stuff. You guys are so sweet. But I know you all normally see me naked face, so it is a bit of a surprise when you see me with a full face of makeup on. I was filming a bunch of awesome, should I tell them? Maybe. I was filming a bunch of really cool wreath videos today for the holiday season. Joseph is literally watching a informational video on Arctic brand right now. I'm trying not to be so distracted, but I was like, what's he watching? Guys, you got him started on something. He's like, hey, what's that? But you guys are so sweet. I love that. Epoxy should not go in the dishwasher. Guys, I've put it in the dishwasher. They're fine, but it's only been like once or twice. A lot of people are saying don't, but I'm also with them. Double wall tumblers shouldn't go. Just hand wash them. Just hand wash them, people. Just hand wash them.
Don't be lazy.
Don't be Joe's calling people out now. Woo. Okay, let's see. I used metallic foil on my tumbler and noticed it's coming off. What would work best, Mod Podge or polyacrylic? I would use Mod Podge. So polyacrylic is a really great sealer, but it's really hard to control. Especially if you're using the spray sealer. So I would use our dishwasher safe Mod Podge we've been talking about. Great question though, thank you. Do you have videos on doing different tumblers? Cynthia, I have a ton of videos on doing a ton of different tumblers. I have the video on how to iron on them. I have the video, and this sucker is an amazing video. Not to toot my own horn, but it's how to make is that my phone?
Yes. That's
being annoying? Oh, my mother was trying to FaceTime me. Sorry, Mom. I'm busy. And I have a how to make a perfect glitter tumbler video. It was very cocky to use the word perfect, but it was. So I have a ton of those. So definitely go check those out. And again, for all the recorded people watching this video while it's recorded, not live, I will have those links in the description for you about all of this. Let me see here. Joe, where was my next one?
Very top.
Oh, very top. Oh, you're the best. I have this spinning and the directions say not to keep it spinning for more than 7 hours. How long should I keep it spinning after applying epoxy? 6 hours. That is what I found. So I'm not going to be mean, but one great thing with not having to work with many brands is that you can just kind of give your own opinion and tell what you feel. The only reason they tell you not to leave the epoxy on that spinet is so the spinet doesn't have to work that hard. And I hate saying that, but it's true. The spinet, they don't last very long. So they want you to take it off of there and turn it off and give it a break so that you don't blow the motor up in 7 hours. You can leave it spinning there on the one me and Joe used literally for 12 hours. I left it there spinning.
You don't leave one on one for like, honestly, 3 weeks?
One of them was turning for 3 weeks straight, swear.
Like, really? Yeah.
Okay, one of them, I had to. One of them started making a cry for help noise, okay? I had to keep putting WD-40 on one of them, but that was not the process's fault. It was my fault, not the process's. Anyways, but that is the only reason. You can leave it spinning as long as you want. The only thing that spinning your tumbler does is make sure that the epoxy doesn't start pooling down on one spot. So there is no harm at all in leaving that sucker to spin and spin and spin until its heart is content. But if you want to take that off, I would let it spin for 6 hours and take it off and then set it on a shelf. The only thing you're looking for is that it's not drippy. If you can kind of like boop, touch it a little bit, and there's not a lot of give, like it's really, really tacky, you can take it off and pop it somewhere dust-free where the kiddos and the puppies won't touch it or anything like that, and really let it set for a good 12 hours. But great question. But no, honey, it can spin there for as long as you want it to spin there, really. It's holographic on the glitter half. Put the holographic glitter on the glue, wait for, okay, maybe they're talking to someone else in the comments. I put vinyl words on my Yeti. Do I need to seal it? If so, with what? Yes! So if you just put normal vinyl on it, which I assume that you did, definitely seal it. I've said it 3 times in this video, and I'll say it 10 more just because I'm excited about it. Dishwasher safe Mod Podge is great, okay? You can buy it in different kind of seals, you know, so you can buy, or not seals, different kind of, what do you call it? Finishes. You can get it in like satin or gloss or matte or whatever you want to. And with this being like kind of a brushed look, it does not end up looking that weird. I promise, it really doesn't. I would recommend going over the whole tumbler. Let it dry and cure, and then you won't ever have to worry with it again. But I would definitely, I would hate paying a lot of money for a tumbler if you have a Yeti tumbler. And then putting vinyl on it and it peeling up and then leaving some of the residue from the adhesive and things like that, that is just not what I want to do. So just do it right the first time and then have it for years and years to come until you honestly forget about it, because that's usually what happens with tumblers sometimes. Let me see, the tack it method uses tack it over and over glue, and the tack it method has become so popular that it has been hard to find the glue. Finally found some and ordered it. I'm going to write that down. Tack it method. I'm going to research that because that's really cool. Let me see here. Can you add, I think.
The epoxy, I'm thinking.
Oh, can you add the epoxy on the water bottles, or you don't need to? Water bottles. You might have to re-ask your question, Delilah. I don't know if you mean, these are tumblers. I don't know if you mean water bottles. Can you add the epoxy on water bottle, or I mean, it's personal preference is what you want to do. It depends on what craft you're crafting with them. But definitely let me know what you mean by that. Did she say something about electrical tape? Vicky! I know she's joking with me. I know she's pulling my leg. Vicky, you didn't hear me? You got to use electrical tape, Vicky. No, we love electrical tape. You guys are cracking me up. I love how passionate you are of the simplest things. Vicky, that's really sweet. That's kind of made my day today. I really appreciate that comment. I feel like people either love it or hate it, you know. Whether you're passionate about little things like electrical tape. So I really appreciate that. Rachel, what can you sell those tumblers for? Best place to buy the tumblers? Oh gosh, Kathy. Okay, so I'm not going to give away too much because Tanner has some really, really great courses about what to sell your products for. But really, this goes right back to how much time you're investing in it, how much money you're spending on it. So I'm not going to throw you out a number like $40 a tumbler, you know? So here's the thing. The best place to buy them is Walmart. Ozark Trail. Caught it. Ozark Trail has really, really great ones, a ton of different sizes, a ton of different colors too. If you buy one that's colored, you can use the same color glitter to glitter over it, and it makes it so much easier for it to glitter. You can usually get it glittered in one coat instead of 2 coats of epoxy and glitter, or adhesive and glitter, excuse me. So definitely think about that. It's really, really fun. What was her other question? She had 2. Oh, what can you sell them for? Right. See, scatterbrain, guys. But, so think about that. If you put $8 into the tumbler, you know you gotta, hypothetically, you know you at least gotta charge $8. If you put, if you put $3 worth of glitter on it, you know you at least have to charge $11 to break even. And then you have to choose also the time that you feel like is worth. Like, what's your time worth? If you think that your time is worth $12 an hour, then at the end of kind of going through and saying, well, I probably used 50 cents worth of, glitter, and I probably used a quarter worth of electrical tape and $10 worth of epoxy. You won't use $10 worth of epoxy. This thing lasts forever. But anyways, after you're done going through and really like taking a stab at how much you spent on your material, then you can go in and add that times, however many hours you spent, how much you think your time is worth. That's a really great way to get a really good price. And let me tell you guys, if you think your time is worth a ton and then you get done with that and it's like $80, you're going to have to rein it in a little bit. But that's a really great way to know just kind of, how to buy or how to price those and things like that. What type of epoxy do you use? I love this crystal. I had this because this is my favorite. I put it on the table. This amazing clear cast. It's a 2-part coat casting resin thing. Epoxy resin, potato. We get this bad boy here, and it comes with A and B, so I'll show them to you guys. Here is the B side, and here's the A side, and it usually comes with little cups, which I don't have here because I've used them. It comes with little bitty measuring cups and some sticks here, and you're going to measure the exact same parts A and part B, and you're going to stir them separately, stir them together, and then that is when you glove up, guys, because you got to glove up. So these gloves are a must. If you're working with tumblers, get gloves. Epoxy tumblers, gloves. What is it? Gloves. Okay, yes, gloves. Now, love the amazing clear cast. It's a little pricey, but here's the thing, guys. It lasts forever, okay? So this probably did a dozen tumblers for me, and they don't look very big, okay? So this is the size of the bottle, and you're thinking, well, that's not going to do much. You only need like 15 milliliters of the stuff a piece, so like 30 altogether, and then boom, you're good. And it has a ton in there. So you just measure them and then, mix them up and you use it. But I really love this amazing clear cast. You can get it on Amazon. We got it at Hobby Lobby. They usually have this brand at most stores. You can find them in bigger bottles too, which is great. A good bang for your buck if you want to do that as well. Let me see. How do you strip a tumbler? How do you strip a tumbler? What do you use it for? How do you strip a tumbler? What exactly do you mean, Crystal? You've been asking me some great questions. So let me know what you meant. How do you strip a tumbler? Oh, stripe? Maybe stripe? Did you mean stripe? Let me know if you meant stripe, because I got some, if you mean glitter striping, I have some tips for you. Water bottle tumblers, right? Do you mean like, like the ones that kind of are curved up? We have some over there, but I don't know what you guys are talking about. So I don't really remember her question. I wish I did. But if you're talking about glittering, you would glitter them the same way. So like I said, this shape is different than this shape, but if you were glittering them, you would glitter them all the same way. You just kind of wrap up the sides or the top and the bottom and just glitter away. It doesn't really matter what shape it's in, which is totally fine. Let's see. Jackie said, in case you didn't know, Rachel does not like chunky glitter. It's true, I don't like chunky glitter. What is it, Joe? Oh, thanks, Joe. Joe's just doing my work for me. Is it hard to get vinyl off of mugs? I just got hooked up today. So it's not. If you just, now permanent vinyl might be a little harder, but if you just have regular vinyl or premium removable, it's easy. Just grab your scraper tool here, and of course, this is before you've sealed it. If you sealed it and everything, honey, it's over. But if you haven't sealed it and you just plopped, some vinyl on there, maybe you don't like the placement, maybe you want to change it out, you can grab yourself some alcohol or some acetone or things like that. Nail polish remover has got high acetone and alcohol in it, so whatever you want to do, and just go ahead and peel that up, and just with your pokey scraper weeder tool, and then pokey scraper weeder tool. Joe, patented. The patented pokey scraper weeder tool. No, this is a weeder tool. I'm getting tongue-tied. I've done nothing but talk all day, so I apologize if I'm starting to get a little odd on you all. Let's see here. I asked, m'lady, that's 2 great catches, Rach. Listen, almost dropped this and almost dropped this. I'm not going to let nothing fall. I got you guys. I asked about Mod Podge versus acrylic on tumblers. Yes, Anita, I did answer you. Maybe it was a different question. Maybe? Yes? No? I do like Mod Podge for that. Polyacrylic is, it's hard to control, especially if you're using a spray like I mentioned. You can use the roll-on if you want to. I've only used it a couple of times. Honestly, if you're going to go as far as to use a roll-on poly, acrylic sealer, I would just use an epoxy, honestly. But if you don't want to go the epoxy kind of route, just go ahead and use Mod Podge. That is great as well. Joe, I think I skipped a couple up there. New ones are coming in. Yeah. Is there a certain spray paint you use? Okay, we really love, there's some different ones. We love Krylon. They have some good colors. What's that one that bonds to plastic too?
Rust-Oleum.
Rust-Oleum. Thank you, Joe. We love Rust-Oleum. We use that. That's probably mostly what our stash consists of is Rust-Oleum. And they have like the huge cans of like 25% more. You bet your butt we'd be buying those big old things. We love them. It's a really good spray paint. We don't spray paint very often because it's no secret that the Cricut sometimes doesn't like spray paint. So like the transfer tapes and things like that, sometimes the spray paint just kind of comes right off of a project. But we do like Rust-Oleum. Thank you, Joe. Let me see. I'm sorry, was typing so fast, I'm on break. I meant to say epoxy on sport water bottles or those plastic tumblers for water. Oh, that's fine, Delilah. I'm sorry. I'm glad you're on break. It's totally fine that you're typing. I just really want to make sure I understood your question. You can... you can put epoxy on like the sports. I assume you're talking, oh wait, no. She's talking about, are you talking about like the Gatorade ones that like kind of have a little squeeze to them? Now epoxy dries super, super hard. So if it's got any kind of give to it, I wouldn't recommend it. If it's kind of like, you can kind of squish it in your mouth, squish the water in your mouth. I've had those growing up. But if you're talking about like the Nalgene ones that are like a hard plastic themselves, you can put it on it. I honestly wouldn't recommend it. But you can. That's probably something that I would use Mod Podge for again as well. But just because it's kind of like an odd shape to be able to put epoxy on, you can't really tape it anywhere like you can normal tumblers. So it's a little bit hard to control there. The sweat from the bottles gets under the epoxy and it'll peel it off. Oh, that's a great... I didn't even think about that. Amanda coming at me with really good stuff today. Amanda, I didn't even think about it sweating like that. But yeah, I guess that would not be good. That would definitely peel it off. That's a really good thing though. I guess that's why these are double paned, of course, is because, or double walled or whatever you call them, because, it doesn't sweat like that. But Amanda, go you girl. She's got some great answers for me. If you messed up, is there messed up something? Okay, there's a couple of things that I recommend to get the vinyl off of the mug, which is of course, get your pokey scrapey weeder tool. Is that what we patented?
Yeah.
Pokey scraper weeder tool. Right. Get your patented pokey scraper weeder tool. Take off your vinyl and then use alcohol or acetone to get the rest of that residue off. And guys, I forgot about this the first time, so I'm glad this question got asked again. Goo Gone also is a great thing. Get the Goo Gone spray. If you have never heard of the Goo Gone spray, it's magical, okay? Get the Goo Gone spray and you'll be able to wipe all that adhesive off and then just get it done, okay? It'll be fine. It'll be just like an empty canvas for you to be ready to put another piece of vinyl on. Sorry, late to the party. And the comment disappeared. Aw. Sorry, late to the party. Was labeling school supplies. Sisette, it's fine. Welcome. We're just talking tumblers here, and our time is almost up, Joe.
I think we're almost caught up though.
How have I been talking about tumblers for an hour? I didn't think that I would, guys. I had like some points. I was like, no one's gonna ask me nothing. This has been a great live. Anyways,
There's your one.
Is that one?
Yeah.
I was hoping someone was asking about straps on tumblers like a candy cane. Oh my gosh! Yee. Okay, that excites me to the point where I'm embarrassed. But you absolutely can do this. I get to say it again, guys. I get to say it again. Electrical tape. So one thing I really like about electrical tape too, which not a lot of people think about, it's kind of malleable. I didn't go to college. It's you can move it around a little. It has a little bit of give to it. So you can take this, guys, and it's like got a bend. And you can 100% absolutely take this and apply it onto your tumbler and have it go round and round like a candy cane. And that is honestly making my holiday spirit just be so much better. Like, I'm going to do it right now just because I can't even deal with myself. Do it a lot better than this. But guys, look, this electrical tape, wow, that curve is bad. But look, guys, can you see it? You can see it. Look how wonky that, you know what, don't even look at that. Listen, you're going to do it a lot better than I'm doing it just because electrical tape. But electrical tape has this like malleability to it, whereas if you tried to use masking tape for that to get it to do this, it wouldn't do it. Like, there's no way. It would kind of crinkle up and fold up, then you'd break it and it'd get all weird and rough. But this tape will not let you down. Go get some electrical tape, please. Please. I stole this from Joe. He's going to steal it back after the show. But it's good stuff. And you want a tight seal over anything. Can you just imagine glittering red over this and then painting where the stripes are white and just having your little candy cane glitter tumbler? I'm living for that. I'm doing it. I'm going to write it down. Hang on. Candy cane glitter tumbler. Excuse my handwriting. I'm homeschooled. Okay. What else we have? Can you use the new ink cartridge thing on tumblers? So, Crystal, I can only assume that you're talking about the brand new Cricut infusible ink, in which case you cannot. So it's much like sublimation, and you can use sublimation on sublimation blank products generally. We have several videos on that too. I'll link them down below of some of our infusible ink videos, but you can use infusible ink on mugs. We do have a video about that, but it does have to be a sublimation blank. So we have not found any tumbler sublimation blanks. I don't think they make them, but that's a great question. I wish we could, because that would be really nice to do, but you can do them on other types of things, but just not these. When do you take the tape off? Maria, you take the tape off 45 minutes after you apply your epoxy. So the tape that you would apply on the rims, you would leave it on through the whole process of the glitter and the spray adhesive and then the sealer, and then you would take it off and put a fresh coat, put a fresh little layer of tape on, and then you would add your epoxy, let it spin for 45 minutes. At that 45-minute mark, take off your tape and then let it dry that way. That's a great question. Yeah, don't use acetone on the plastic. We're talking about these cups. Don't use it on plastic cups, because acetone will eat straight through it, right, Joe?
Oh, yeah. We
know this. Acetone's hardcore stuff. Yeah, no, only use it on this. Great little tip, Jessica. My mind's so scatterbrained, I was just like, yeah, absolutely use it. That's great. But no, don't use it on plastic, because it will eat it up. Joseph highlighted the comment for me from Elizabeth that said, Rachel, you look so lovely today. Thank you so much. You guys are being so sweet. You guys are going to make me want to get up and put makeup on every day. All these compliments. You guys are so sweet. But thank you. I appreciate it. Let me take a breath.
I think we're caught up.
I can't believe it. I thought we'd never get caught up. I hope I didn't skip anybody's question.
I don't think so, but it's possible. Sorry if we did.
I'm sorry if we did. Let me see. Hang on. Some water went down the wrong windpipe. Oh gosh. I'm okay. Excuse me. That one did it. That one was great. Okay. I have a question that's off topic. Hudson, now that we're caught up, sure, bring it on. I saved a project on my iPad and now I cannot find it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I think that we answered this question in another live stream. I hate that you've been having trouble this month. Excuse me. Oh gosh. The water. I think I need more water. You gotta help.
To wash your water down.
I need water to wash my water net. And then this pipe. This one, it's not the right pipe. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. But I don't use, so the only thing I can say is that whenever you save a project on Design Space, it says save to iPad or save to the cloud. I always choose save to the cloud and not to the iPad. So that way, if I was on the same Cricut account on my desktop, then it would be on the cloud and be magically there as well and not just on my iPad. But make sure that you don't have two Cricut accounts. That's something that always happens. And honestly, I hate saying it, it's really sad, but sometimes they don't save. Sometimes Cricut's mean because it's technology and technology fails us sometimes. I don't trust technology, that's why I still buy DVDs and Tanner makes fun of me for it. I just don't, I don't know why. I wish I did. I wish I knew what you were doing wrong. Now, it would be on my projects, of course. You know, I'm not, thinking that you don't know your stuff about Design Space. I'm just trying to go through with the information I have. I'm sorry it's not working for you, though. I wish it was. That's really sad. I wish you could find it, because let me tell you, this one time I've cried, and this was recently. This was in May when my friend graduated from college. I hope she never watches this and knows that I cried because I didn't tell her. But my friend Madison was graduating from nursing school. She got a BSN and she wanted me to design her graduation cap, and she's a nurse and she knew I was pretty crafty, so she asked me to do it. So I designed this really big thing with like an echocardiogram and like a stethoscope heart and this and that, and I did like a bunch of font words in Madison, and it was a Bible verse, and guys, I got it almost done. And something glitched up and it didn't save, and I sat there on my floor and cried. My husband was like, I don't know what to do. He like made me mac and cheese. He didn't really know what to do. He just knows that when I'm like that, he just feeds me. And I was just a big ball of cry. So sometimes Design Space is a bad word. Sometimes it's just mean, and I'm sorry for that too. But hang on, what? Do I have any more questions, Joe? You're so good at highlighting those. I don't think I do. I think I've answered them all.
Maybe
I think so.
One.
Is that a question?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on.
So.
Dye press has spray you can put on different substances that will make it okay for sublimation. So possibly would work for infusible ink. Writing it down. Dye press. Dye press spray. You guys are just, I'm getting more from you guys today than I'm probably giving you guys, and you guys are awesome. That's great. Thank you so much. Would that work for infusible ink? I don't know, Lisa. That's a really, really good. I wrote that down because let me tell you, this is what we're all about. Stuff like this that could possibly make it easier for us to actually, use Cricut infusible ink to sublimate on this would be amazing. So I'm totally writing that down, and I'm going to look into that because I've never heard of that. You guys are the best, though. Aw, Jenna, you're so sweet. Usually I don't wear any, but I think I'm getting to the age where I need to. I have dark circles from my mama. Thank you so much, Mama and Mama MLB, because they are black, and sometimes I need to put on a little makeup. But you're very sweet. Thank you guys so much. You're so nice. Thanks for the live. So awesome. I have to go. See y'all next time. Crystal, enjoy your day. It was so awesome to see you ask some amazing questions. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day. Let me see. Alicia, hello, just tuning in. Did I get the tail end of the live? Alicia, you did. We're still here. Not for very long. We're still here though. But we have talked all about tumblers. This has been an amazing live stream. I just want to say, I just can't thank you guys enough for being here and asking so many amazing questions all about tumblers. I did not think this live would go very well. I have stuff here and I was like, should I have something to make a project just in case no one's asking anything? But you guys are so into it and so awesome and inquisitive, and you guys are awesome, and we couldn't do this without you. And speaking of that, we do have that sale going on Makers Gonna Learn using the code LABOR19. Joseph will pop that into the comments, and it's also in the description down below. We have a ton of links. If you use that, you can get our yearly membership for $25 off of its already amazing price, and you can get geared up for the fall season and the Christmas season and Halloween and all that good stuff, because we have so much great stuff going on. You will absolutely love the membership if you have not already signed up for it, or if you're a monthly or 6-monthly member, feel free to sign up and an upgrade and go ahead and get your yearly, and you just send us an email and let us know that you have switched, and we will stop those recurring payments for you guys. Let me see. I can't wait for the candy cane tumbler video. Maria, it's coming. I'm so excited. I'm going to get red glitter and I'm going to get to it. I'm so excited for that. I got to break out the tumbler turners. I'm pumped. I'm pumped. Let me see here. Yeah, but guys, definitely go get your membership. You guys will absolutely love it. We have printable guides that are amazing. We open up our printable guide all the time. I don't know where it's at. I was going to grab it and show it to you guys, but hey. And it just shows you a bunch of temperatures and what to cut on what mat and what all your blades do. And it's got some awesome terminology and things. It's just full of great stuff. And I cannot wait to see you guys again. Milady says, great lives. Thank you, Rachel and Joe. So much fun. Candy cane tumbler, no chunky glitter, electrical tape. Milady, don't forget. I'm going to knock stuff over for my excitement. Don't forget the electrical tape. But you guys are awesome. No chunky glitter. Just toss that. Throw it away. And no masking tape. Electrical tape. But you guys are the best. Me and Joe have things to do. I'm sorry that we have to go. But Tanner will be back tomorrow and we will get crafty just like we did. Oh my gosh, Maria said probably one of my favorite lives ever. You guys are making my day. I'm so happy. You guys are the best. But guys, go get your membership. It is only on sale until Monday, so definitely get it while you can. Get it while it's hot, as they say. And I cannot wait to see you guys later. But it was such a fun live. Joe, is there anything else you want to say? How are you?
I'm doing great.
You haven't talked very much this hour.
I've just been trying to
I haven't given you 2 seconds to talk.
I've just been letting you go. Like here it is, go.
Yeah. Listen. It's okay. But I was looking for my water. It went down the wrong pipe, I swear. Yes, electrical tape, milady. You can't forget it. Let me see. Jackie says, son getting married in October, working on putting vinyl on wood using HTV. Ooh, Jackie. I don't want to give you false hope. I don't want to tear your heart down, okay? I have never been able to get HTV off of wood. Now there's this great product called VLR, and it's like an industrial adhesive remover that's literally built for removing HTV from fabrics, but I've never been able to remove it off of wood before. You could try it if you wanted to. That VLR does something a little funky to the wood, but don't fret, don't sweat it. They're all material things. If you mess up and you need to get another one, it's not the end of the world. I'm just trying to prepare you, but it's not that hard, okay? So, but listen, you won't mess up, Jackie. I don't think you will. You're doing great. I believe that you will just have a heck of a time, and then you will just make some perfect HTV wood projects. So I'm just putting that in the air, okay? But guys, you guys are awesome. We couldn't do this without you. We thank you so much. Tanner will be back tomorrow for Friday, TGIF. Yesterday was hump day. Tomorrow is TGIF. Those are the 2 days that I care about most. TGIF. Love it. But Joe, I guess we'll head out. What do you think?
Sounds good for me, as long as no one has any more questions.
I don't think so.
We've answered a lot of them.
We've answered, listen, and that's great. I'm so excited that this is what, you guys don't even know, this has made my day. I did not know how this was going to go, but this video was so helpful. Jenna, thank you so much. I'm so glad you guys have helped me a ton. I'm so glad I could just answer some questions for you guys. But anyways, guys, I hope you have an amazing day. I can't wait to see you all later. I can't wait for you guys to see some of the videos I've been working on today. If you see me in this shirt in any of the videos, you know they were filmed today. So just keep an eye out for those. But I will see you guys later. Please have a wonderful, crafty rest of your day. Bye, guys.